It's important to reflect the communities that you serve, and if you don't have diversity, you can't work in certain communities. I also believe in community policing, even from a federal level. The first time that the community encounters you as an FBI should not be during a time of crisis, which is why the Community Partnership Program is so important. But there are young people who have never seen an African American special agent. And so if we are to be, or the Bureau is to be successful as an organization, to have credibility, particularly in times of tension, you have to have people who reflect the communities that you serve. The other thing is diversity of thought. If everybody around me is from Hazelhurst, Mississippi, who went to an HBCU, who pledged my sorority, we're all going to have the same solutions to problems because we see from the same lens. I would sit in the directors as an assistant directors meeting in 2012 and look around the room and be the only African American woman in there. And to some degree, it's the reason why I left, because it becomes tiring. And all of the director would ask a question, and all of the guys would say the same thing. They dress the same way, and then he would come to me, and it became almost a laughing joke. He would save me for last, and he's like, okay, let's hear it. And I would simply say to him, do you want the truth, or do you want me to give you a politically correct answer? And so I've always been bold about, there's a responsibility. Yes, we protect and we serve, but as an African American woman, you have an obligation and a responsibility to the community that looks like you, that's different. Sometimes you serve as mediator. There have been times when I've gone out on an arrest and the people would be very resistant, and then they would have two reactions. They would see me and say, okay, you're one of them, and call me an Aunt Thomasina, or they would look at me to make some sort of contact with them to say that it's okay, you need to do the right thing. So if the organization wants to be successful, any police agency wants to be successful, they have to reflect the communities that they serve.